In the 2nd century, Emperor Hadrian, while in Judea, decided to rebuild Jerusalem, which had been destroyed during the First Jewish War, and renamed it Elia Capitolina, founding a Roman pagan temple of Jupiter. These actions caused unrest that, after the emperor's departure from the Syrian lands in 130 CE, led to a massive Jewish revolt. At the head of the Jewish rebels was one Shimon bar Kokhba, nicknamed Bar Kokhba. He was a man from a bandit environment, but relying on his name, claimed that he was like a light of God, magically descended from heaven, will enlighten all the oppressed and suffering. Thanks to the efforts of Rabbi Akiva, a respected and well-known Jewish theologian of those times, the revolt quickly gained momentum and even drove the Roman troops out of the territory of Israel. The war reached its climax when the leader of the revolt captured Jerusalem, proclaimed himself king, and began to mint his own coinage. However, the empire was not going to simply give up its position. From Britain was summoned the most successful Roman commander of the time, Julius Severus. Thanks to his active actions, the rebels were forced out of Jerusalem and all the previously captured lands. Bar Kokhba with the last rebels took refuge in the impregnable fortress of Bitar. After a year of desperate resistance and exhaustion of the rebels by hunger and thirst, the fortress finally fell in 135 AD Bar Kokhba, and almost all the last rebels were killed within its walls. The survivors were severely punished and executed. The result of the unrest was the destruction of hundreds of thousands of Jews, the final destruction of Jerusalem, and the foundation of the Roman city of Elia Capitolina in its place in honor of the Emperor Publius Elias Trajan Hadrian and the god Jupiter of Capitol. The emperor also forbade, on pain of death, Jewish rituals, the teaching and study of the Mosaic law, circumcision, and the visit of circumcised Jews to the former Jerusalem, so that they could not even see their ancestral home from afar. Thus, the city became devoid of a nation of Jews and was colonized by foreigners, and the province of Judea was renamed Syria-Palestine by Hadrian.